God bless you. Farewell.
Let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! God damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But, sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Retail.
And if there's one thing we pride ourselves on in Talmberg, it's that we defend the
hope I
honor
can-
of our goat.
How are things...
Wait now, weren't you on the nighttime raid too? It's a shame we didn't.
I'll keep...
Aye, and pray.
All right.
Take
Down
care
to
now.
business. Get ready in the
I am
ravine
on it.
before the bridge to Rovna.
How are things with you?
We'll
I'm
drain
worried.
their
How's that?
blood.
I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts.
God be with you.
I'm at your...
How are things with you?
I'm worried.
How's that?
Well, I couldn't say. I just feel it in my guts.
God be with you.
How does life in Rath...
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in.
God be with you.
I'm honoured.
How are things...
I'm worried. I pray.
No.
Take care now.
Yeah. 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 Not yet. Hold. Hold. Easy, man. Just a little longer. Easy. Easy.
Damn! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank them!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Finish them off!
Well,
The
I
damage
wonder
is
what Teresa's doing
so we
now.
can shoot.
Not just
I could
yet.
stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Don't you want a little wager on the Rat-Aid tourney?
Look at you, lover boy.
I've brought you something.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? You really mustn't bring...
Don't you want to do...
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
How about now? Fancy a walk?
I can't now. Come...
I am honoured that...
Are you happy?
They're good carpenters.
but someone...
Really?
Yes, yes. When I'm there with them, everything goes...
Farewell.
I hope I can be...
So what do you think?
If I hadn't put in a good word for them, the miller would have thrown them out by now.
It's good they have someone to look out for.
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey, Henry!
Are you happy?
It's not worth a damn. If I had any choice, you wouldn't see...
What's happened?
A fine friend you are, assume...
Oh, come on. You know what?
Well, perhaps with that mug. But now, the foreman's got it in for us.
Always forcing...
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for...
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us...
And the miller won't stick up for you?
Not really. You trust that loudmouth bastard.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite...
And you definitely don't...
I've already told you once. He's an arsehole.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts...
And what do you want to do about it?
Actually, I'd like to stay here. At least for a bit. I never would have thought...
Me?
They did once already, didn't they?
Back then, making promises was in...
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince.
Fine.
I'm glad.
But I'll keep that in mind. I'd like to ask about...
Well, get a job here as a...
And what does he do during the day?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when...
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So, he's clumsy.
Aye, but at least you could sneak... Goodbye.
Flour, eggs, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit.
Hey!
Matthew told me you're form...
You better believe it.
Drowning?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement.
Well, how did you get out?
I can't. They pulled me.
I see. Well,
Exactly.
And what do you want to...
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it.
So how do you plan on dealing with it?
Perhaps.
And you think that will...
Maybe.
That...
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win,
What?
we could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him.
I still want to ask you more...
Goodbye.
I heard you're as bad-tempered...
What?
I heard you treat the new worker...
It's their fault.
Well, they weren't...
One more...
We need to pick a place for the fight.
That's
Do
what...
you have any idea where...
There's a...
Good.
Fine.
Take your pick. There'll be 3 of us, and you can bring 2 of your friends.
Why not?
Agreed.
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey!
I did it. So, how are we going to do it?
No. Oh. Emperor. I'll be with you.
Greetings.
All right, I'm here.
It's still...
Take care.
About the mill.
Again, look, lad. I stand by...
Yeah, but Thomas has problems with...
You're right. You should hear...
Well, just because of that?
No. He's not too skilled at...
So he's not been foreman too...
No. My son used to run the mill, but then his
I'm sorry.
Me too, boy. And after Martin was...
What happened that day?
He was transporting new stone blocks for the... It was after a downpour.
So he was alone?
Of course not. Thomas was there too. He helped Martin.
Just the two of them?
No, they always did it that way. Martin didn't like... But if I had been there with them...
I'm sorry.
He was a good boy.
Have you been without cap?
A long time.
Nobody stays around?
No. These...
And how many have actually worked?
About half a dozen. Maybe more.
That's all I need, Miller.
Good luck to you.
Jesus, what are you...
Well...
How did it go?
No.
What will we do now?
Don't go...
Shit.
We've arranged a fight to decide this.
Sakra!
It will be us...
If you say so, may the Lord watch over you.
Hey!
All right, I'm here.
So let's get...
Good luck then. Good luck then.
Nice to see such a good turnout. The more the merrier.
Arsehole. You won't think it's so funny in a minute.
I think you're fucking hilarious.
Enough horseshit. I didn't come here for a chat.
Just as well. You're not much of a conversationalist.
Are we gonna get on with this anytime soon?
Let's do it, Dopici!
That's that then.
Do you think it will be enough?
He definitely...
True. You like...
So, anything else you...
No.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, there's no need for that. I did it out of friendship.
Thanks.
We really are in your...
Greetings, Henry.
How about now?
That sounds wonderful. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tap. What do you think?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there. Let's be going then.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
Right. Oh, it's...
All right.
It's fine. All right. Oh, very nice. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby. probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
Well, I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
Well, you should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
How about another little...
You never give up. That would be great. Only not just now.
Yeah.
Start talking.
Greetings. Worst. I won't betray my lord.
Sir, I met the parish priest of...
I should say so. Rumour has it when he finished his studies at the university, they say he made a living, and then he suddenly came back, and he's a fair man. Henry, just...
What's the problem?
The Archbishop's vicar has come to Uzhitz. I don't know why exactly, but the rumour is that he's on the hunt for heretics, which frankly never meant any good, especially for me.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really up on...
You don't have to apologize. It's the devil's own work to make.
I see.
In this case, sadly, the superior and...
What should I do about it?
Firstly, find out why he's really here. He might truly be on the hunt for heretics, which wouldn't be good news. Or it's equally...
I understand.
The best thing for me and all concerned would be for him to pack...
And how can I, encourage...
No, of course not. But if you can make him believe there's nothing to find here, he'll be off in no time.
I understand. And my task is to assist him in finding nothing.
Indeed.
And what if there really are heretics?
My boy, my boy.
No.
There, you see? I haven't either. Most of...
But
what if there really are some? Then deal with them.
Are you at odds with the Archbishop?
No, I've never even seen him. But that's no guarantee.
But how could he get his hands on it?
He's an archbishop. They have long fingers, my boy. They say in Prague that he's a complete dolt.
Why?
All the Hare clan are as shrewd as they...
Uh-huh. Very well. I'll get going.
Good luck, lad. And be careful.
I'll be careful.
See you later.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice... Listen to me. Toth has
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up?
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. How many men does he have?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy...
Who does he take his orders?
Are you stupid?
Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he stopped.
I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but...
I don't need to save myself. Istvan!
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and...
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and then he...
Now I'm curious. Why would...
You'd never
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father. Old Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, Your Grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.